WUCHANG Fallen Feathers, with a release date to be dated, coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox and PC. Lies of P, with a release date to be dated, coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox and PC. Lost Soul Aside, coming in 2022 to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Black Myth Wukong, coming in 2022 to Xbox, PS5 and PC. Project Eve, with a release date to be dated for 2022, it's coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox and PC. Thymesia, with the release date of 2022 coming to PS5, Xbox Series and PC. Almond, with a release date of 2022 coming to PS5, Xbox and PC. Project Relic, with a release date of early 2023 and platforms to be announced. Deathbound, with a release date to be dated coming to PC. Project Dark Grey, with a release date to be dated coming to PC.
Our wicked caravan of twisted, thirsting flesh and thorn metal chains. We were no longer strangers to bloodshed, for they were gods of bloodshed. Is it these nightmares which hearken you on this fruitless yearning for revenge? Or are you in search of me, Slayer of the Mountain?
Project Awakener, with a release date to be dated, coming to PS4 and PS5. Project Haven, with a release date to be dated, coming to PC. Project Lilith, with a release date to be dated, coming to PC. Stray Souls, with a release date to be dated, coming to PC.
Oricru is an action RPG with a strong emphasis on a dynamic storytelling that is driven by players' decisions. If you manage to survive, that is. Welcome to the beautiful world of Vardania, a planet in a distant galaxy in which what we consider a medieval world and a science fiction world collide. You are taking the role of Silver, one of only a few humans that are roaming this living and breathing world. Why you shipwrecked on this planet and why you were just woken up from your cryo chamber is yet to be discovered. When I said living and breathing world, I'm of course admiring how cool it looks. However, behind the shining facade, a massive civil war and strong oppression rages. The predominant races are in war, and you get thrown right in. Combat in the Last Oricru is tough, skill-based, and unforgiving. From tricky duels to mass fights with multiple NPCs, you'll come across dozens of enemies, sometimes even at once. But not everyone must strictly attack you right away. Factions might even fight alongside with you. Everything depends on your relationships you were building up beforehand. The Last Oricru introduces one or two-handed weapons, shields and maces and even magic. But you can always get good and level up, right?
Perennial Order, with a release date to be dated, coming to PC. Another Crab's Treasure, coming in 2023 to Nintendo Switch and PC.
Steelrising is an RPG, but very action-oriented compared to our previous game, and it's a game that is set during the French Revolution, but it's a twisted version of the French Revolution because we have some automatons, and the player will play as an automat, but there are also a whole army of automatons in Paris that you will have to fight as a player. You will find the usual mechanics of RPGs, so of course equipment, skills and attributes, but we really wanted to use the fact that our character is an automaton to introduce some specificities to that, so you can also add some new modules and what type of profile of character you want to create. Each boss is completely unique, and they are more clever in some way than the random automats that are, just patrolling the streets. And yeah, you will discover through the story how they were created.
Chrono Sword, with a release date to be dated, coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC.
Something's coming. Okay, this is my chance. Run! Are you out of your mind? Please, come on! What about my family? My friends? Why do you keep following me and screwing everything up?
Thymesia, with a release date of 2022, coming to PS5, Xbox Series and PC. Bleak Faith Forsaken, with a release date of the second quarter of 2022, coming to PC. Hollow Knight Silksong, with a release date to be dated, coming to Nintendo Switch and PC. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, with a release date to be dated for 2022, coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series and One and PC.
Hi, my name is Robert Bruce. I'm the art director at A44. We're creating huge worlds. We really want to encourage exploration above ground, below ground, to peaks, in castles. There's always something hidden, and we want to reward those players who seek that out.
Flintlock is an open world, but we divide it into 3 big zones. Each zone has their own unique environment and architectural style.
Deepening Fire, with a release date to be dated, coming to PC.
You are no man of God. You are an abomination, a filth.
Why are you back, Isaac? I'm looking for someone.
You're too late. They're all gone.
You won't make it.
Soulstice, with the release date of the third quarter of 2022, coming to PS5, Xbox Series and PC. Lost Sector, with a release date to be dated, coming to PC. Rise of Awakener, this medieval fantasy-based open-world RPG, is coming in 2023 to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and PC. Cryword, with release date of September 2022 coming to PC.
Ancient secrets lie to the groundwork of our tragedy. Despair and regret set my voice loose. You'll be my last verse.
Project M, with a release date of 2023 coming to PC and consoles yet to be confirmed. Project Relic, with a release date of early 2023 and platforms to be announced. Project Exile, with release date to be dated and platforms to be announced. Nazralath, The Fallen World, with the release date to be dated, coming to PC. Is Us, with a release date of 2023 coming to PS5, Xbox Series and PC.
No longer am I frozen in terror, grief, and rage. Now all I feel is the ecstasy of revenge. Grief and rage. The ecstasy of revenge. Terror, all I feel.
Aproveite, the release date to be dated, coming to PS5 and PS4. Swords and Their Boy, with a release date of spring 2022 coming to PC. Samurai Pig, Way of the Rooster, with the release date to be dated, coming to PC. Sang, The Desert Blade, with the release date to be dated, coming to PC.
Ritual suicide. They say we are men of dishonor for not choosing it. They say we are Ronin. When the apparition appeared, some thought it a demon, some the angel of death. It brought with it creatures from our nightmares, creatures of darkness, creatures from hell. This may not be the way of the samurai, but this is the way of the Ronin. To stare into the eyes of the Reaper and say, honor could not claim my life. Neither shall you.
Moonray, with a release date of September 1st, 2022, coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series and One, and PC.
I made you, and I can destroy you. Bring the element, I will show, and I will make one return.
Phoenix Dust, with a release date to be dated, coming to PC.
I got swatted by 3 enemy soldiers before I got to her. Right as I was taking down the second one. the third stabbed me in the back. I blacked out. But the last thing I remember seeing was Ryan. He'd pushed his way through the soldiers surrounding Ergath and managed to attack her. He pushed her forces back right as everything went dark. Speaking of Ryan, what could he have possibly done this time that would force the king to put a bounty on his head? He didn't drunkenly let the chickens out again, did he?
No, actually he...
Do you think it's coming from the town?
The last hero of nostalgia, with a release date to be dated for 2022, coming to Xbox Series, Xbox One and PC.
The land of Nostalgia needs a high fidelity hero.
Go away, hero!
Right. But what maketh a hero? Dost thou possesseth a thirst for adventure? Shall ye show valor in the face of fearsome enemies? And will thee restore peace, harmony, and fidelity to the people? For you are the last hero of Nostalgia. And what even is that? Is this a joke? You're the most pixelated thing here. You can't save any.
Eldorand, with a release date to be dated for 2022, coming to PC. Sand is the Soul, with release date to be dated for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC. No Place for Bravery, with a release date to be dated for 2022, coming to Nintendo Switch and PC.